Hello everyone. In this video, we are arriving at a place that we've been traveling towards for quite some time, and that is character creation in 3rd edition Gamma World. Let's roll. Welcome to RPG Elite, where we put the RP back into RPG, giving you tools, tips, and tutorials on how to make your RPG experience more immersive and enjoyable. If this is your first time coming to the channel, I want to welcome you, and all you returning elites, we got to do it fist bump. Now, if you have returned to this channel multiple times and you still have not subscribed, what's wrong with you people? Subscription, notification bell for every time that I come out with a video. And also, of course, well, if you like the video or you like the content, maybe you need to go back and like some videos that you've seen before, hint, hint, and smash that like button. Just smash the like button for a brother. All right, let's get this party started. Today, creating a character in 3rd edition Gamma World. Been going on this for quite some time, had to make some interim videos, and now here we are. Now for this video, I did something that I don't normally do. I broke it up into 2 parts because it's a little long and I wanted to make sure that I'm not wasting your time. But I want to ask you, would you rather have a longer video for a character creation video where it's just longer, it's one video and you can look at it in one shot, or would you rather me break it up into bite-sized pieces for you, 15, 20-minute shots, so you're not looking at this long video and it's easier for your consumption? So you let me know in the comments below, okay? Now we are going to get into this, folks. Here we go, 3rd edition Gamma World character creation now. All right, well, here we are at Shiloh Battle Station, I guess you could say. This is where it all goes down, folks. I'm right here in Foundry VTT, and I've already got my plant character ready to go. As a matter of fact, I'm going to change the name. I want it to be Audie. I want it to be D. I'm getting ready to explain that in a minute. So this is for 3rd edition Gamma World, and this was a whole different monster, and so much so that after several passes of trying to make this video, we're just gonna have to break it up into 2 videos. It's just gonna be too long. I want to hone in and focus on the process itself. Then we can go ahead and I can tell you some of the small differences, but there's just a whole lot more. That 3rd edition just kind of changed things. So I'm just going to go through, we're going to get through making this character, and then we'll go from there. So the first thing I want you to see is Oakie. Oakie is the mutated oak tree that I am creating. And as you can see, he's upside down. His roots are on the top and his branches are on the bottom, which is what he walks on. Now, a couple of things you need to keep in mind if you're going to create a plant character. Now, for those of you who've been following along, you guys know in 1st and 2nd edition, you could not make a plant character as a player. But now they opened it up in 3rd edition. Some things you have to understand when you're coming to the table and making a plant character. Let me list them. Number 1, the natural abilities and limits of the original plant stock must be decided on by you and the GM. You guys have got to work that out. I had a player who made a huge mutated Venus flytrap called Thistlepinch. I just love that name. Here he is right here, Thistlepinch. And of course, they have the big mouth, they have the bristles, and they are carnivorous. Those are the things that Thistlepinch kept. With Oakie here, it's going to be, he's an oak tree, so he has bark, strong branches, things like that. plant characters automatically begin the game with one mobility mutation of choice. So no matter what it is, in the case of Oakie here, I mean, he could just walk. As you can see, he just walks on his branches and goes across. There it is. He's got extra limbs to make him walk. And this is something that is not a part of the mutations that you have to roll for. You roll for 1 to 3 physical and 1 to 3 mental mutations for plants. They don't need food, not food like everybody else needs, except of course if you're thistle pinch, then you need some spiders and some beetles and things like that. But if you're a normal plant, tree, bush, vine, whatever, all they need is sufficient soil, water, sunlight, you're good to go. If one of their limbs are cut off, then they can regrow the limb back in 1 to 6 weeks. So this is kind of like a low-level regeneration that plants have, and they have this innately. They also get a bonus when grappling or wrestling, and that obviously depends on the kind of plant. If you're a vine, you really get it. A bush, trees like Oakie will get it, because as you can see, Oakie has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legs per se, or hands per se. Depends on how you look at it, right? So he'll get a bonus, or it will get a bonus to grappling and wrestling. But if you're talking about a fungus, they don't get that. And remember, fungus are symbiotes, or any other kind of symbiotic plant type. They get an extra mental mutation if you decide to play that. So they get 1 to 4 mental mutations, not 1 to 3. And all plants only start off at tech level 1, and that makes a difference. And we'll get to that in a second. So with all of that out of the way, and with you knowing the kind of like the meat and potatoes of what it'll be like to create a plant character, we're going to go and we're going to start. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get into these abilities. Again, it's the same thing as it was before. 4d6, discard the lowest one. I've already got a macro ready to go here, so I'm going to roll for all 6 of them, and we're going to do this. Now I'm going to change this right here real quick to tree, because obviously it's that type. It's going to change back. It's got a bug. I don't know what it is, but anytime you put something in any of the boxes here, this changes right back to PSH, which is at the top of the pull down menu. Why? I don't know. So if Saragas or anybody who's doing Sandbox can see this, y'all know what I'm talking about. It shouldn't be doing that. Okay, so let's roll for all 6 of these abilities right here, and then we're going to put them wherever I want to put them. Number 1. Not bad. 12. Not bad. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like double digits. If I can get them all in double digits, great. They don't have to be all that great. That means that they are above average, and you can work with a character like that. Let's go with our second roll. Ooh, 14. That's a nice one. That's a really nice one. Ooh, 15. Man, this is turning out so far to be a pretty decent character. I know what you're saying. Oh, he's about to jinx it. Nah, I think I'm going to knock one of these out of the park. Or not. 8. I always roll like at least 1 in the single digits. I'm going to keep that, by the way. Let's keep going. Oh, shoot. 7. Got one more. And then 11. Okay. I'm going to keep them. And there's a reason why I'm going to keep them. And I'm already looking at this, knowing what I'm going to do. So let me go ahead and put these where I would like them to go. And then I am going to meet you on the back end and show you what I did. Okay, so here we are back here. I told you this was going to happen. It did it all already. I'm going to do it again, and it's going to do it again. I don't know. I'm just kind of glutton for punishment when it comes to that, I guess. Okay, so you can see where I put all of the scores here.
I made him strong because, I mean, he's an oak tree, you know? So he's got a pretty hefty constitution. Dexterity, not used to doing very dexterous things. I mean, as you can see, he does have, you know, multiple arms, or it does have multiple arms and legs here. But I can't see it like shooting guns and things like that. I don't know. I don't see it. But it does have an above average intelligence, and it has a mental strength that's pretty good. Now, one of the things, and just a quick note, one of the things you have to understand is that when you are rolling for your mutations, you can't have the score be higher than either your mental strength for mental mutations or your physical strengths for your physical mutations. So I tried to put those up there a little bit so I can at least have a threshold that was halfway decent. All right, so now that we have our abilities up there, no modifiers because I didn't roll anything above a 16. That's too bad. Or a 15, above a 15, and got right there at the crux, and then just couldn't go over the hump there. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna roll for the amount of physical mutations we're going to get. Let's go for the number. This is 1 to 3 for plants. And when the cool thing about VTT is that you can have a 1d3. And it gets 2. Okay, so let me let you guys in on this one. I'm going to just come over here with this. And this is the plant mutation, the physical mutation. Let's go back. This is the physical mutation table for plants. And as you can see, they have independent over here, which would be something like Oakie, and then a symbiote like a fungus or something like that. And we are going to see exactly what he gets when he rolls, or when it rolls. I keep wanting to say when it rolls 1d100, and we're going to see what it gets for its 2 physical mutations. And I'm going to open this up over here and just kind of be ready for it. I got 3 and 3, and it only gets 2. So I got my placeholders here already. All right, so let's see what kind of physical mutation Oakie gets. I'm gonna go over here and let's roll them. Oh, I rolled them both at the same time. That works. All right. Well, one is 41. Let's go ahead and take a look. One's 41. Independent over here means dissolving juices. Okay. Dissolving juices. Go ahead with the first physical, and I'm just going to put this as a placeholder right now and put dissolving juices. And the second one was 38. Now you can't have the same one, so if you roll the same one, then you have to roll again. I don't believe I rolled the same one. Ooh, Death Field Generation. I am liking that. So let me see. Death Field Generation. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. So now let's go ahead and go to the mental mutations and see how many of those we get. 2. Not bad. Average, right? Right there in the middle. Now, when you roll for mental mutations, you roll on the mental chart that everybody else rolls on. There's not a specific one just for plants. So, I'm going to go there real quick. And here it is. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit, just a little bit. All right, so you can see that under mental mutations, it has one column for humanoid, one for animal, and another for plant. And so this is the one that we're going to roll on for Oakie. Okay, dokie. I had to throw it in there. At least one time I had to throw it in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll for specific ones on the table. Okay, 21 and a 42. Let's go back to the table and look and see what we got. A 21 is heightened intelligence. I like it. Heightened intelligence. Okay, let me go back. Very cool. I don't mind that, actually. I really don't. That means that it may be able to use higher tech level items. Or at least figure them out. Heightened intelligence. Nice. Little placeholder there. All right. And let's go ahead and look and see what 42 was. 42. Mental control of body. That's interesting. Okay. I don't know exactly what that is, but I'm going to go ahead and put that down. Mental, control of body. All right. Well, that's interesting. So I got 2 and 2 for Oakie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get the descriptions and everything in there, get it all set up, and then I'll meet you on the back end and we'll talk a little bit about what I got.
And that's going to wrap it up for our 3rd edition Gamma World character creation. Now, again, if you just want one whole video for our character creation videos, let me know. Or if you like it, like we're doing with this one, break it up into bite-sized pieces so you're not sitting in one full session for like 40 minutes. Then let me know also. Comments below, folks. And you guys know I respond to comments and I read your comments. And I appreciate you taking the time out to comment. Okay, well, I have to head out. I have to make more videos. I have to do more writing. I'm always busy, y'all. So a brother has just got to exit. Here we go. Stage left. And until next time, happy gaming.